All right, lovely people, beautiful evening, and this is CJ Morgan from Optima TV, and we are the venue of just concluded the Back to Basic Business Building Symposium that was organized by Zion's Regional Center at Ojodubega, especially at Opti's Hotel. Thank you, welcome. And today, sir, we have on our show one and only, the 001 of the Southwest, Mr. Adegbemi Soye, Sam Zion, the Honorable Chairman. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
It's just amazing. Every time I'm with you, it's like a layer of onions being opened, layer by layer, because everything you say come as if I've never heard them before. Meanwhile, I stay in the car with you. We move around. You say the same thing, but tell me how.
So I just make sound, and God makes sense.
It just makes sound, and God makes sense. Let me get this straight. A lot I've attended symposium like this that we pay for. We pay for this kind of knowledge. The least I paid for, I think 2016. With some kind of people in Abuja, we paid 75,000 per person. Wow. Now, each person came to speak for 30 minutes, but you chunk out almost 1 hour with all the panels and everything, 1 hour, all by you. I realized at a point, you were not even, because you left your notes and you stood, but yet, heat upon heat. Why are you not charging for it? Because you said something earlier in your presentation. I don't even know whether you're a pastor. We keep on quoting scripture like Jim Rohn. I don't know. Okay, I'll call him pastor. My bishop. This is my bishop. You may not like him, but this is my bishop. All right. You keep on quoting scripture, but scripture says that the gift that were given to you, they are for your profiting. So why are you not charging for it?
Yeah, when they say your gift is for profiting, the profiting does not necessarily mean it must be tangible.
Okay.
There are intangible profiting. You see, you invest into people's life, who end up becoming great, and the greatness in their life impacts you positively again. So, life is a virtuous cycle. We all go around in one cycle to meet back whatever we have sown. That's why the Bible says, whatever a man soweth, he shall reap. So, if I can sow bountifully, say I will reap bountifully. If I sow sparingly, I will reap sparingly. And that is why I give the best I should to any ventures I found myself in.
Super amazing. Let's get this straight to you. Today, I heard something about money I've not heard before. I even read a book by Rob Moore that says money, make more, invest more, and learn more and invest more. But you take it to another dimension. Give us 3 M's of money, which means making the money, managing the money,
and multiplying.
Chamo, I'm fucking. Oh, sorry. Did you hear that? Get it up. All right. I'm lacking in that area. Today, you hear me screaming. It's like a light, illumination. Bam. Managing money, a lot of people fall in that aspect. And then you say multiplying the money. Yeah. Now, who mentored you? How did you learn this? Because you said this way back, and I'm not surprised. I want to know.
I have several mentors. I think my primary mentor is Bishop Oyedepo, which I started as early as 90. I learned that. But one amazing part of Bishop Oyedepo, he never make himself an absolute.
That's right.
He signed us up to find more from the pages of books. So I read books, Science of Getting Rich by Wale Diwotu.
Go get those books, and if you know those books, I want you to tap them in the comment section. That will be a gift for you. Every book you mention, if you can repeat them in that order, that's a giveaway for you by next week.
Science of Getting Rich by Wale Diwotu. Millionaire's Mind by Albert A.K.
Okay.
Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Life is Tremendous by Charles Jones.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason.
Wow.
Robert Scholar, Top 9 Never Last,
but top people do. It's okay, sir. It's okay. Now,
series of books, Kiyosaki, series of Trump, business school, business of 21st century, Midas deals, Midas the American with desire.
Don't overload their mind with it, because some of them will not be able to take. I've always said that the kind of level you give to us, I was looking at some people's face like it's hitting them from all sides without understanding. But let me say this: you were able to synchronize all these things. What is your real motivation?
Impacts. Because I have discovered, because when I was very poor and I was having a desire to be rich, I only thought that riches or making more money is just about be able to eat food in abundance of it, be able to drive cars in abundance of exotic of it, and on and on and on and on. But in approaching wealth, I realized that it's not true. Several times, rich people are actually stomach empty for almost high part of the day.
Yeah.
They don't even have appetite. Okay, many a time they don't even have the flair to be driving luxurious cars. Many a times they have mansion that, look at Elon Musk sleeping in the factory. So that I now got to a point, begin to ask them, what is this purpose of becoming rich?
Yeah.
Having been wealthy, and now discover that the motivation of wealthy people is not the external material thing they get or they achieve, but the real motivation is making impact. Is evaluating the level of impact they made yesterday, and they see needs that is overwhelming. Like Jesus Christ said, the harvest is plenty, the laborer are few. So every successful person and laborer in the vineyard of God to harvest people away from poverty, away from lack, away from mediocrity, away from loss of courage and believing in themselves. They keep harvesting people, and the more they harvest, thinking they have done much, when they open their eyes again, they see the poor people harvest again, they run again. These are just the motivation, and that is why in the book of Ecclesiastes, he says he has put eternity in the heart of men. So we cannot exhaust it.
Wow. I'm so flabbergasted. Now, he didn't say some of these things on the. Now, see, all of you that came, you realize that what he's sharing right now was not in the curriculum that he gave to us. This is another thing. That's why I said anytime he comes, it's like a layer of onions, layer by layer, and each layer is so fresh ever. Now, before we leave here, what do you do for fun? Because I realize that most people don't even have time. I've been with you that time. A lot of people don't understand what you do because they think things just happen for you. Now, I've been with you. I realize that you work like jackass. You work like the people you talk about, and I'm not surprised what you achieve. So tell me, what do you do for fun?
Well, they say when the desirable is not available, then the available becomes desirable. And when I look at the volume of what is expected of me, where I am, how old am I, and the distance I still need to cover, when I look at several of my mentors, I realize that several of them has gone wide before they got to my age. And look at where I am today. I'm still far to where they were when they were in my age. And that tells me, oh boy, there's still lots for you to do, and time is running out. So because of that, I begin to turn my work to my phone and turn my phone to my work. But in essence, I have a particular game that's supposed to be my phone. But unfortunately, the game itself is looking for me, and you're not always available.
No. The game is available. You're not even getting, because you're very competitive. When I played table tennis with you twice, you whipped my ass. I don't want to do that anymore. But next time I'm coming back for you. I'm coming back for you. See, he plays chess very good. If you have anyone that can play very good chess, I challenge you. You cannot beat my bishop, my chairman. Everybody have a bishop. This is my financial life coach, Bishop. All right, if you know anyone who can beat him to it, I promise you, I'm going to bet with you. Drop the name in the comment section, and then come to Optis Hotel. Let's have fun. Let's gather people, and we go for it. Before we leave, sir, do you mentor people that are not directly connected to you in your business team?
do I mentor people who are not directly to me? Do I know it's actually direct to me? Because that is the question. I don't really have sentiments about who am I mentoring. I only look at people who are available.
Willing.
Okay, because if you ask me that question, how am I directed to Yedepo when I was being mentored indirectly by him? All those books that have mentored me, I have a mentor in the person of Dr. Sonny Amkao.
Big up, big up, big up, big up.
He's my wonderful mentor, Reverend Dr. John Okome. These are my
Great men.
mentor that I just cap. Their success wow me. I get marvel when I saw how much they have made impact. The simplicity, this. All right. Well, I think there's what we call gifts in every woman's life. And probably maybe your gifts is part of you that you may not really have a natural explanation for, maybe except by divinity. So I never noticed myself as an orator. Many a time when I'm going on stage, I get scared. I can't believe that.